work, by the way. Our goal.
So our goal to break the cycle, we are a campaign that's focused on raising awareness about addiction and mental health among our community. Our goal is to educate others on how addiction develops, reduce the stigma surrounding mental health struggles, and encourage healthier coping strategies. So you guys can scan the QR code to follow our Instagram account. We chose an era-based timeline to organize everything. So era 1 was the introduction, where we introduce our topic, our campaign, and what addiction is. And then the reality is showing empathy and support, showing that everyone can experience addiction in their life and it's normal. And then era 3 is the science and brain, which dives into the biology behind addiction in your brain. And then era 4 was the risk and protective factors, the risk being how addiction can start, and then we pair it with a protective factor on how we can end addiction. And then era 5 is recovery is not linear, which basically means that everyone's recovery story is different and there is challenges and struggles. Era 6 is healing and hope, which is basically we just share resources on how you can get help. So then the next one is actually understanding addiction. Addiction is a chronic condition that affects the brain and behavior. It can cause people to continue engaging in certain behaviors even when they know it may be harmful. So how addiction affects the brain. Addictive substances and behaviors affects the brain's reward system, increasing dopamine levels and reinforcing repeated use. Over time, this changes one's motivation and control. So some misconceptions about addiction is not something that is easily removed. It's not a lack of willpower or morality. It's a condition that can be treated with proper support and care. So next are some coping methods. So you should start by learning your triggers, building healthy routines with sleep, food, and exercise. Use calming skills like deep breathing, music, walks. Replace the habit with something positive. Set small, realistic goals. Talk to someone you trust, and get help from counselors or a trusted adult. So these are some resources you can use. So if you are struggling, please reach out. Support can make a difference. So if you see someone struggling, please tell a trusted adult. And so lastly, I'm going to be coming around passing out pins, which represents mental health awareness, and it symbolizes growth and healing. You can wear it on your shirt or put it on your backpack. So some final takeaways you should take from this presentation is addiction comes in many forms. It affects more people in different ways than we actually realize it. So by choosing empathy over judgment and education over stigma, we can help break the cycle.